with us this entire hour.
Yay.
And we've got to move on to this next shoe. So you've already seen the shoes that Tanya's wearing. You've seen the loafers. We just had that really great kind of slide-in multi-strap with leather. This one is called the Hailsey, and it's an embellished two-band sandal. We've got them for you in silver, and you can see just a touch of shine, not over the top. So that's silver. We have them in black, and we have them in taupe, medium and wide widths, starting with size 5, and we go to size 12. We do have half sizes in here. And I love these as another option into the show for a variety of reasons. One is it used to be that we would only wear embellishment in the evening.
Yes.
But now you can wear them all the time, but you also have an option if you're going to a dressier event, a wedding, those kinds of things, a wedding reception, and you don't want to wear a high heel, this is a great option.
If those days are over, and for my mom, they're over. She's like, I don't do it anymore. She does like a little, she doesn't want to be flat to the ground, has a tiny little, just a tiny little pitch, a tiny little wedge to kind of take you up, pitch the body perfect. But the embellishment on this, I just think is so, so pretty. I'm gonna turn that just a little bit so you can see the faceting. Look at that as you dance the night away. Do you love to dance?
Yes.
You still love to get out there. These are all heat set, faceted little rhinestones on there. I love the pattern that you're looking at. But back to Tamara's point, it's not too much. This isn't glitzy and glammy. It's just fun. And it's dressy. You can wear it to your place of worship. You can wear it on a night dinner. You can wear it to a Sunday brunch. You can wear these on the Lido deck when you're on your cruise. And my mom just got back from a cruise. I can see her taking these and wearing it with her capri pants in the daytime when she's doing her excursions, and then her little dresses at night. But they make sense. They also have that hook and loop like what we were just showing you before, so you can get in and out of them. But back to something a little bit different. It's one of the first ones that we've seen. The other was more of a slide, and this one has the back support. So you can put them in and you can just kind of adjust it.
I like that.
And you feel a little more secure.
Yeah, and you don't feel like you're gonna walk out of your shoe. If that's an issue for you, you don't have those worries at all. And I love how Annette came out. She's wearing the blouses that are today's special, and she's got on just a really nice kind of pull-on white pant. And then she's got her, Annette makes me laugh.
She always makes me laugh. Always.
And then she's got her sandals, and she's wearing those in silver, I believe. But just an easy, if the other sandal that we had just a moment ago had maybe too many straps, there was too much going on for you, this just has more of a simplicity to its design.
Yeah, I think so too. I really love it. And you're held in there, right? You're held into place. So that hook and loop on the side, you can open that up. You're gonna slide your foot right in, and you're gonna adjust it so that you have the strap around the ankle. Then do you see the little bitty wedge? It's just a little wedge, and everything on the inside, Tamara's just showing you, everything is finished on the inside, so it's very soft. So the rhinestones that you see on the outside, of course, obviously aren't gonna be on the inside, but a lot of times those little rivets are there, the little metal rivets, and that can be uncomfortable. So what Easy Spirit did is they, of course, took that and they finished it on the inside with the leather that we're looking at. I just think that these are just so, so pretty and so beautiful. It's done more in a like a micro suede style of faux leather, same with the sock, but they're beautiful, and they make sense, and I think they dress up any outfit.
I think so too. Yeah.
Ingrid looks great.
I think that's so cute. I love the look. Love it for just an outing, and that could be like a day look, and that's what we're saying. Anytime, a little bit of sparkle, it's not too much. You are gonna order these true to size, again, medium and wide widths, sizes 5 to 12, including half sizes here. And these are new, and you're seeing a lot of new from Easy Spirit, because this really is the time to think about the sandals that you currently have. And if you're saying, oh, I've got sandals, I bought some a couple years ago and they're fine, just give a close look. Are they kind of scuffed and scratched, and is the heel kind of worn? And you're saying, I do want something that's, just kind of fresh and new for the season. You've got it. The flex pay is $20. And I love how Carol has these on with jeans.
I love her look.
Yes.
I don't know what belt that is. I don't know anything about that.
That's Juliana's belt.
Oh, it's cute, cute, cute. So you're taking like a cotton blouse, throwing it on with a fun belt, some jeans, and a touch of sparkle. Oh my gosh, those are just so pretty, and they just add a little pizzazz, again, something something more than a flip-flop. Let's get, the flip-flops do a service when you're taking a shower in a public area. There's one
taking
service.
a shower in a
And maybe the YMCA.
And the way.
You know what I mean?
Right,
when
right.
you're getting out of the pool, when you're coming out of the ocean. Other than that, I think we need to just leave them there.
Right.
This is a sandal that gives you support. This is a sandal that gives you style. This is a sandal that gives you fashion and function. So you have more support than just a flat flip-flop, and you have a lot more style than that. I think they're just so pretty and unexpected. And they make sense, and the price is very, very good for, again, an extremely well-quality made shoe. Look at the sparkle in the jazz right there. It's just fun, isn't it?
It is, and that heel you mentioned is 1 1/4 inches in height, so not flat on the ground. You've got just a little lift, but nothing that feels like, oh, I'm gonna be in a high heel all day. Nothing of the sort.
No, not at all. Still very flexible.
Flexible, grip on the bottom, a really nice, lightweight, kind of, you know, take it with you, kind of sandal. I always talk about, we were talking about if wearing high heels are not your thing. I talk about, like, you know, summer weddings. And when you have, I was a bridesmaid once, this was years ago, and we had to all wear these awful shoes. They looked good.
With a dyed to match?
You know they were lavender and pot de soie. And they were horrible. And I've told the story many times. At the reception, I went into the ladies' room and threw them in the trash. I said, I would rather be barefoot than have to put those on again. They hurt my feet so bad. But if I had had an option of, okay, those are the, you know, those are the ceremony shoes, and I could change into something like this.
That's smart.
That would have been better for everybody all around, not hearing me complain about my feet. So these are a shoe that you are gonna plan to wear, and sometimes you have as, when I'm getting dressed up, I'm not even gonna deal with the stress of my feet hurt. I'm just gonna have a better option, and that's what these are. They're easy spirit. You've got your arch support. You've got your, again, micro suede liner here, so your foot is not sliding all over the place and not making that sound. You've got flexibility. You've got super lightweight, so if you're just gonna throw these in a carry-on bag, they're not adding weight and bulk. And $20 is the flex pay. So if you wanna go for it, please do it. Shop using, if you wanna use that QR code, it's really quick. You can shop on hsn.com, you can use the app. We've got them in silver. And let me have the taupe.
Yes.
Because I want you to see,
Compare the two. So
if you're
pretty.
trying to decide, they're both neutral. Do I go taupe or do I go silver? I think you can't go wrong either way. If you want it to have, to me, a little dressier kind of look, then to me, that's the silver. And if you want it to just be anytime neutral, you can go with that taupe. So, but I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them, to be honest. And I know you can see, you're gonna see in just a second, Tanya's popping on these in the taupe. And you'll notice she's still wearing a really cute sweater from Jaclyn Smith. Some great
Hue.
The Hue leggings, and then the sandal.
They do, and they're not too, when we're just holding them there, I think with all the razzle dazzle and the embellishment, you may think, will I wear them often? You guys, I'm gonna move my foot out of the way. I have on my Hue capri leggings. I have on a Jaclyn Smith sweater, and they just work. You put this on with a fun little pair of earrings.
So cute.
And my feet are fresh, my feet are dry, they're being able to breathe, but I'm secure. See, they're held in the back, and I adjusted it right here. It has that hook and loop. So I put it on as tight or as loose as I want, so I can customize that. Not like it isn't customized already with the whole, the half, the medium and wide, but you can get that supreme fit, and then again, I'm barely moving and the sandal is moving with me. Look on this side, my arch is supported. I think they're just so pretty straight on. I mean, that is a good looking sandal, and it just goes with everything. If you shop at HSN and you have HSN head to toe, you have something to go with. I mean, you already have the clothes in your closet.
You already have the outfit.
You have the outfit.
Now you just need the shoes. Now you just need something comfortable, and you need easy spirit.
She's sporty.
Yes.
I'm doing my excursion. I'm dancing with the captain.
Yes.
Right?
Look at you dancing with the captain. I know, I love it. But just,
the captain's dinner.
That's all it is. You change your shoes, you change your handbag, and you're done. You keep on going. And when you have, and that's the wardrobe we're talking about from Easy Spirit, that they can go from sporty to maybe with that loafer, maybe a little bit more of a work vibe, and then back with today's special with a little bit of sparkle. The same brand. They'll change the style, but they do not give up on quality and they do not give up on comfort. And that's the idea. That's how you know you found a brand that really speaks to you and it's money well spent. So I like that you see it here on the girls. Literally any way, whatever your style is, there's an easy spirit for it. And you can shop how you feel comfortable. I use the app on my phone.
I do too, I love that.
I just pop stuff in my shopping cart all day. I know, that QR code is just fantastic.
You point, it takes you right to the thing.
I know.
And that's what I like about it.
I remember when QR codes, I first started seeing them like in restaurants for menus, and they kind of got on my nerves. And now I'm like, where's the QR code? Let me just jump there.
My dad goes, it's a scam.
Yeah.
I go, oh, here we go. I'm not, it's a scam.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad, I wish I invented it. Let's just put it that way.
Me too.
It makes life so, you point, you touch,
and you order and you're done. And you can go about your day and your shoes are on the way.
You can do it at a red light.
I know.
It's that fast. We're not supposed to, but if you're still, it is so fast. But back to your point, and I've told this story before, but this time last year, I took my daughter to New York City for a graduation gift. And we did 80,000 steps in 2.5 days.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I brought 3 shoes. All the Easy Spirit. I bought a sneaker, I brought a sandal, which is the last year's version of this sandal, and then I brought like a dressy loafer.
Yeah.
That is 3 Easy Spirit. I did a whole little video on it, little TikTok about how we did that many. We did the High Line in the sneaker. I did we walked the Brooklyn Bridge in my sandal and then my dressy shoe. All Easy Spirit. I brought no Band-Aids. I was super comfortable. My feet were lightweight. I only brought a carry-on.
That says it all. Times Square and your Easy Spirits.
Yes.
I mean.
Yes.
Okay, that says it all.
Yeah.
It really does.
I made a whole video on it. It's out there, so you can see it.
You guys were on the move.
Well, it's a big city to see, and we only had 2.5 days. So I was like, let's go. And I'm too cheap for an Uber, and I don't understand the subway system. It scares me.
See, there you go.
I don't know where to go, so we just walked.
We'll just walk. And that's the thing. When you can trust your vacation to Easy Spirit,
yes,
because you don't have to worry about your feet. You can figure out how to get from point A to point B, but I don't have to worry about, are my feet going to be comfortable? Do I have to stop off and buy some new shoes? You've got your Easy Spirit. They know how they build in the comfort literally from the bottom up. They're super lightweight, so your feet are not going to feel like bricks. And it's really just a matter of, what do I need? What does this outfit need? What does my look
This is Broadway.
If you want
That's a Broadway show.
I love, right? Yeah. With anything that you're wearing on top. And you pop it on, you get the size. You're not trying to compensate. If you need wides, they have wides. If you need a larger size, if you need a half size, they've got those as well. And you've got them on sale. So the flex pay on these is $20. Go for it. Pick them up. We'll send them to you. If you want them in the taupe, which is what you see right there on a net, you can do that. If you want them in black, they're all over black, even the outsole, even the sock liner, all over black, and even this embellishment is black. So where it catches the light, it's not in your face, you know?
Yes.
Like if it were a contrast color in that sparkle. And then we also have it for you in silver. And again, silver is pretty much all over silver. So you've got silver in the embellishment and on the straps and on underfoot, and then on that wedge heel that's only about 1.25 inches. And you've got flexibility here. So go ahead and pick these up. They're called the Hailsey, and they're 894054. Enjoy your new Easy Spirits. Really nice.